people, yeah, I got a story, yeah. Let's tell the whole wide world this is people's territory. Hey, all my people, yeah, I got a story, yeah. Let's tell the whole wide world this is people's territory. Hey, all my people, yeah, I got a story, yeah. Let's tell the whole wide world this is people's territory. Hey, all my people, yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Mary.
Hi, my name is Manuela.
I'm Katie.
And thank you so much for giving us this award and recognizing the work that we've been doing for about 2 years. I'm from Cambridge. I wasn't born in Cambridge. I'm one of the many immigrants to the city. And growing up in Cambridge as a black person is not like it is what you would expect it would be, right? Cambridge is known for being this liberal bubble. I don't think this microphone is working.
It's working fine.
Okay.
Take your hand off it.
Take my hands off it. Okay. Cambridge is seen as this liberal bubble of progressive. It's great, and it's great to live there, and all this other. Can I swear? Yeah. Bullshit. And in reality, it's not. I don't know if y'all heard what happened last week on Monday. There were students from our high school and also from Boston who went to see a rapper named Designer sign shoes. 1,000 kids showed up for an event that was meant for 200 people. What ended up happening was police officers came out of nowhere, pepper spraying black and brown youth, right? This is happening in Cambridge. And there was no one standing up for them on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday. And these are students who are dealing with the trauma of being pepper sprayed, of being beaten with batons, of just being hurt just because they wanted to go see a performer, right? And so when I stand here, I'm standing here speaking for the black youth in my community who have been neglected and not seen because Cambridge is continuously seen as this liberal place. And it is, but it doesn't mean we're free, right? It doesn't mean we're getting anywhere. And so I hope y'all keep in mind the black youth who are on the corners, who are in the classrooms, who our teachers aren't even seeing them, who don't have homes when they go home because there's an affordability problem in our city, right? And so just keep in mind the black youth because we aren't the future of tomorrow. We are today. We are here now.
Okay, I don't even need the microphone. Thank you, Mary. I wanted to say that I'm really honored to receive this award with Black Lives Matter Cambridge. I had left, right? Like if we were gonna keep things like 100%, right? Keep it a brick. I left. I was like, this is too much. Starting something new when I had already been organizing here in Boston and Roxbury especially. Starting something new was tough, you know? Let me go back to where it's easier. And then when Mary said, I'm quitting too, I was like, wait, hold on. So black youth are leaving the movement, black queer women are leaving the movement. No, we have to band together. And so that's essentially what we did. So I'm actually happy that the women in this movement are building relationships together. And I wanted to put out something for everyone to consider. This, you know, you hear it all the time. This is more than just a moment, it's a movement. In order for things to move and not be cyclical, right? Because we can stay twisting, we can twirl, we can hold hands while twisting and twirling, but we can often end up in the same place. We leave because because it's too difficult, if we give up because it's uncomfortable, I'm asking you to consider to do what I did. You know, if we're being honored to be emerging leaders, I don't know who I'm leading then, unless I'm leading myself, if I can't encourage other people to lean into the discomfort of what they're experiencing. So if you're having, if you're part of an organization, and it doesn't matter who you are, so many faces I know, and that, like Darnell said, I've worked with many of you. If you're part of an organization that's fighting for racial justice, that's fighting for income equality, that's fighting for housing, and you do not speak to the most marginalized groups of folk who these things affect, I really ask for you to consider, and I'm not even asking you, I'm just going to straight out tell you, you need to stop organizing, because you're organizing in circles without black folk, without queer folk, without trans folk, without women. You are organizing in circles. That's tough to hear, but I think it's very important to be said. Black Lives Matter was just asked recently to come out to Standing Rock because, as you all know, there is a media blackout. There is so much dissent happening in between camps because they don't have enough people supporting them. Clive Bellencourt from AIM was like, Didi Delgado, where is Black Lives Matter? And I'm like, I'm not Black Lives Matter, I'm just a regular person. But you have the sense of responsibility to other brown people. And yet everyone's in a kerfuffle about Donald Trump. I don't give two shits about Donald Trump. I know everyone is scared because there's this fear of the unknown. But white people, y'all gotta wake up. We, as black, as marginalized, as queer, as trans folk, have been feeling unknown for quite some time. I don't, BLM Cambridge doesn't have the time to sit here and wonder if you're gonna step into the uncomfortableness, if you're gonna step into a new circle and just be around more white people, collect more white people. We need you to do the work. And so if that means that you need to find a space where you just sit and listen to black folks talk, I encourage you all to come out to Race Talks this Sunday. Yes, we're the plug, right? Come out to Race Talks this Sunday at the YWCA. See what we're doing. We have pods in housing, in education. Mary is on the school committee of Cambridge. Like, we are doing the work. And I'm glad to be seen, but y'all need to know that it wasn't just, because we're BLM. We're in this community, both locally, globally, with our work with Haiti, with Standing Rock, with Baton Rouge, and I just need for y'all to know to plug in to being uncomfortable, because the work will keep going in circles if we don't. Thank you.